method you could follow to attract more coaching clients. And in this video, I'm going to share with you my 3-step method to help you grow your business, work with your dream clients, and start hitting 10K months and beyond. So if we're just meeting for the first time, my name is Nathan. I'm a business coach, and I've spent the last few years working with 6- and 7-figure coaches, helping them scale. Now I'm working with early stage coaches who want to attract more clients more consistently, and the first step to doing that is by having a clear, defined niche. So if you would like, I have a free niche guide that you can download. The link is below this video. Go ahead and click that, grab the guide. You'll have total clarity on who you serve and how you serve them, and an exact step-by-step process to really nail a profitable niche that's a perfect fit for you as a coach. Now, let's dive into the training. We have the client attraction method. So this is my 3-step process to help you attract more coaching clients. So step 1 is serve. And we'll take a deep dive on each of these in just a second. Then we have attract. So we want to attract people to us. And then we have invite. And this is our way of making conscious sales and inviting people to work with us who are ready to get on a call and take the next step. So let's dive into each of these. So serve, we have your niche and your offer. So the foundation of any business is service. That's why I've set it up this way. And you really need to know who you serve and how you serve them. And having a clear niche is going to help you do just that. And once you have an offer that's a perfect fit for that niche, you're also going to be set up for long-term success in your business. So let's talk about what a niche is. So a niche is not your coaching method or not quite the problem you solve, but rather it's a group of people with a specific problem. So your niche isn't life coaching or NLP, but rather it's a group of people who have a problem that they need solved. And this problem is often called a gap. And a gap is essentially where someone wants to be today, where someone is today and where they want to be in the future. And your coaching closes that gap for them. So your transformational coaching program is what helps them achieve the result. And this is in fact what they're paying you for, is to get this result, to close this gap in their life. They're not paying you for coaching sessions or like one-off calls. They're paying you for this end result. And the stronger the desire for this result, the better your offer can be, and ultimately the more money you can charge to the right person. So why is a niche important? So a niche is important because, one, it's very hard to stand out online. So if you have a clear niche that you're talking to, you become incredibly relevant to the right person who needs your help. So this is kind of the fast track to getting clients online, because your marketing messaging is going to resonate more. People are going to read your content and feel like, oh my gosh, this person is reading my diary. He's literally tapped into exactly what I'm going through right now. This is so relevant to me. This resonates with me. And this is deserving of my attention, right? So we're in an attention economy right now. And the best way to get somebody's attention is by being hyper relevant to them and solving a problem that they desperately need solved. So the clearer you are in your niche, the better off you're going to be when it comes to getting the attention you need to attract clients online. This is the very first step. And when you do this right, you become a specialist instead of a generalist. So you're able to command higher prices for your coaching. You're also able to command the attention you need to attract the clients that you want to work with. So it's an empowered decision because you can actually choose who you want to work with and surround yourself with in your business. You can make more impact because you're also able to provide a deeper level of coaching for a specific type of person. So for example, if I was just a general business coach and I worked with anybody, it would be really hard for me to help all these different types of businesses, because I would have to have intimate knowledge of how each one works. I would have to be really aware of all the intricacies of all these different industries. And that's just not really possible, right? You can't know everything. Like, I can't help a plumbing business grow and then turn around and help a coaching business grow. They're two very different businesses. They have a very unique set of problems. So if I become an expert in one of those fields, not only can I charge a higher price because my information, my knowledge, The value I bring is far superior and worth more, but my clients are going to get way better results because I have that depth of knowledge that's going to make all the difference to them. So when you have a niche in place, easier to attract the clients you want to work with, you can charge higher prices, your marketing stands out and resonates with people, and they really feel like you understand them and you see them. So again, if you don't have your niche yet, I would highly recommend you download my niche guide, 3 Steps to Choose a Profitable Niche. The link is below this video. Now, next step is your offer. And I recommend if you're just getting started, you start with one single high ticket offer. If you're under 10K a month, even if you're under $500,000 a year, I would recommend you have one single high ticket offer, because this is what's going to lay the foundation for you to really scale and make your business more streamlined and generate more revenue. So the quality of your offer really comes down to the problem that you solve for your niche. So once you pick a niche, you're going to do market research and you're going to interview your ideal client and you're going to find out what their problems really are. So in my example, I help coaches attract more clients. And I came to that conclusion because, for one, I had a marketing agency and I was working with coaches in that agency, and they were all about growing their business. They're in growth mode. They want to attract more clients. And so I did everything I could to help them achieve that result. I knew they had that gap in their business where they need marketing systems to do that. And so when I decided to retire from my marketing agency and launch my coaching business, I knew for a fact, hey, I love working with coaches. I know I can help them get clients. I've done this with a bunch of different businesses. And so this is what I'm going to focus on. Now, I interviewed a lot of coaches and I found out all this unique problems that they had. So number one was like how to get clients online. And so I've pivoted and created a whole business around this very topic, which is how to attract the clients you want by marketing yourself online. So that's the gap that my niche has. And for you, it's going to be unique to you and whatever your niche is experiencing. Now, another example I can use is fitness, because I'm very into fitness. I'm into health, nutrition. I love working out. And so let's say you're a fitness coach and your ideal client is like, I'm in pretty good shape, but like I want to get bigger arms, or I want to like add more lean muscle. So that is the gap for them. So you could work with, say, executives, helping them get in the best shape of their life, or entrepreneurs, helping them gain more muscle mass. And you could put together a program that helps them do that in a certain time frame. And so as long as you know your niche has this gap, you'll be able to create a high ticket offer to satisfy that. So for your offer, I would recommend a minimum of 3K plus. If you can charge 5K, 8K, even better, because the more you're able to charge, the more your client's going to be invested in getting results, the more you're going to be able to grow the business, and you'll have money to reinvest back into it. And if you're working a job right now or you need the income, you'll be able to transition out faster with fewer clients. So minimum of 3K, I would recommend 5K. And to do this, you want to figure out what are all the problems that my niche client has, and how could I create a package that is so powerful that they'd be willing to pay this amount to get that result. So with the offer, I'll give you my own example. I know for a fact that most coaches don't have a niche. They don't have their high ticket offer worked out yet. They don't have a marketing strategy to attract the clients they want. And the marketing they are doing isn't resonating because they're missing the foundation of their business, which is this service piece. And also they don't have an enrollment process. They don't have a way to invite people to work with them and take them through a process on a call that's actually going to gain a result. So if I put together all of that into a program, which I've done, that program becomes incredibly valuable, because now I can work with a coach one-on-one or in a group setting and take them through this whole process. And then they have these skills for life where they're like, okay, now I'm set up to attract the clients that I want to work with. I can build a multi-six-figure coaching business because I have all these skills that I didn't have before. Now the gap is closed. So for you, the more value you can put into your offer, the more you can charge for it, And again, you kind of get a temperature for what is a reasonable price point based on your market research, and also what problems you want to solve based on the market research that you do. So pick your niche, do your market research, craft your offer, minimum of 3K. I usually recommend 3 to 6 months. And again, you have to ask yourself the question, if I could work with my ideal client and get them this result, how long would they work with me for to achieve that? If you're doing 6 months, I'd recommend at least 5K. If you're doing 3 months, 90 days, things like that, at least 3K. And again, you'll have cash to reinvest in the business. So when you want to run ads and you want to upgrade your softwares and you want to pay yourself, because that's why we're doing this, and you want to quit your job, this is going to help you get there way faster. 2 clients at 5K is 10K a month. 1 client at 10K is 10K a month. So that's the easiest way to get there. Now, once you have your niche and you have your offer dialed, you want to start attracting leads. You want to start attracting your ideal client avatar into your world. And so we do this with authentic marketing. And for coaches, I recommend building a personal brand, because a personal brand is going to be with you your whole life. It is something that people trust more because it's you as a person. It's not some random company. And it's just way easier. It's way more flexible. It's way lighter of a lift. You only need, one social media channel for yourself, and you can start making content, and you don't need like a business page on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and a personal page on all those platforms. Way more streamlined to have a nice personal brand that you're operating from. Now, when it comes to attraction marketing, we want to add a lot of value. We want to demonstrate our expertise. We want to hit on 9 core beliefs that people need to become a client. And I've made another video about that on my channel, so you can search for 9 transformational beliefs and you can find that video. Super powerful. That's really going to help you level up your content marketing and understand how to weave these beliefs into your messaging. So when we say authentic marketing, I'm talking about something called embodied content. And this is the idea that you are embodying the thing that you're teaching others to be. So if you're a fitness coach, for example, I would have, content of me going to the gym, content of me eating right, content of me working out, keeping my mindset in good shape, keeping my body in good shape. And that is me embodying the thing that I'm teaching others to become. It builds a lot of credibility. It builds a lot of authority. People see your magic. They see you in action. And that authenticity is what is attractive in today's marketplace, where we have AI and all of these biz-op, like scams, if you will, and all these ways of making money online and all of this and that. The more you're authentic to yourself, and the more you bring the fullness of who you are into your marketing, the more you're going to attract people who love the same things as you. And that's what's powerful, right? Because there's going to be a lot of other coaches out there doing what you do, but you become a category of one by bringing the fullness of yourself to the table, because there's only going to be one coach who has the traits of you, right? Like for me, it's like, okay, I have content of like me playing flutes and different sound healing instruments and going hiking and working out and doing all these things. And so I become very unique in the way I show up, because there's only one of me, and I bring all these different dimensions of my personality to what I do, and that showcases who I am on a level that connects with people in a real way. So I would encourage you to do the same with your marketing. You want to use the 9 transformational beliefs. You want a content strategy that you create based on the market research you do. So when you do market research, you're going to ask people like, hey, what platforms are you hanging out on? And in my case with coaches, the majority are on Facebook, Instagram, a little bit on YouTube as well. And so you create a marketing plan around where your ideal client is hanging out. Now, other things to note here. There's different formats you can use with attraction marketing and authentic marketing. So I typically try to do a little bit of everything. I sprinkle in reels when I feel like making a reel. Today I felt like making a YouTube video, so here I am. And then, make posts on social media. nurture my email list, all these great things. And if you want another training on marketing, I would recommend you look at the Marketing Flywheel. Search for that video. It's going to show you the nurture channels you can use, how to grow your audience, and how to make invitations for them to work with you. So from a high level here, we need a niche, we need an offer, that's who we serve, how we serve them. We need a marketing plan that is authentic to who we are, that feels light, that feels easy, that's actually enjoyable, because you really want to have fun while you're doing all of this. Otherwise, what's the point of having this business if you feel like you're a prisoner to the system that you created, right? You want to have fun, you want it to be light, you want it to be easy, and you want it to flow. So we do that through authentic marketing, marketing that feels good, marketing that's true to who we are as coaches, as individuals. Now, once you do this enough and you have enough time nurturing your audience, then it's going to get to a point where you're going to start inviting people to work with you. And so I call this conscious selling. And again, the 9 core beliefs, the 9 transformational beliefs are key in this process as well. And I would highly recommend you watch that video to get those dialed, because you use them in both your marketing and your sales process. Now, making invitations is essentially this. We've done our marketing, we've done some live trainings, for example, and at the end we can say something like, okay, if you got a ton of value today, I'd love to help serve you further. The next step is to book a discovery call with me. We'll have a one-on-one call. I'll offer you a free business assessment or health assessment or career advice, whatever it might be that you would do on a discovery call to see if this person is a good fit. And when you invite them to this call, you're able to start the sales process there. And these invitations can happen in different settings. So I did a few in this video where I invited you to download my niche guide. I invited you to book a call with me, or I invite you to apply with me. There's all these different ways that we can make invitations. And again, I'd recommend you watch the Marketing Flywheel to take a deeper dive on invitations and nurturing your audience. But when it gets to a certain point, you're going to invite people to a call with you where you determine whether or not they're a good fit. You take them through an enrollment process with the 9 transformational beliefs. And then if they're a good fit and you want to work with them, then you invite them to become a client. And we do this conscious selling from the frame of helping someone rise to their highest potential. Because if they're on a call with you and you know for a fact you can help them, it's your duty to invite them to take the next steps with you. And when you do your authentic marketing right and you hit on those 9 transformational beliefs, by the time someone gets on a call with you, they are ready to sign up, they're ready to go, they're feeling all of the things that they need to feel to work with you and take the next steps. So again, highly recommend you watch the 9 transformational beliefs and the Marketing Flywheel video, because that's going to help you kind of take a deeper dive on all these elements. But just to recap, we have serve. This is your niche, your offer, who you serve, how you serve them, high ticket price point to get started so you can grow the business and free yourself from the job that you don't want to work anymore, or at least make enough income to survive as a coach, because if you're charging low ticket, that's very difficult to do, especially in the beginning. And from there, you want to attract your ideal clients to you. So we do that through authentic marketing. And once we have a nurtured audience, we start making invitations for people to join our coaching program. We do this through conscious selling. We do this through helping them rise to their highest potential and serving them to the best of our capability. So this is the 3-step method to attract more clients in your coaching business. If you'd like to learn more about this, I would recommend that you apply to work with me. There's a link below this video. You can click the link, fill out the application, I'll review it, and I'll have a little back and forth with you to see if this is a good fit. And if so, I'll invite you to a call with me where we can take a deeper dive, and I'll invite you at the end to work with me if I truly believe in my heart I can help you. Because this is the whole point. We want to come from a place of abundance, not scarcity, and we only want to help the people that we truly believe that we can help. So again, I highly recommend you do not work with people who you do not believe deep down you can help. Only invite people who you know for a fact are going to be able to get results with you. And don't come from a place of scarcity where you're like, oh, I need the money. Like, I'm just going to sign this client, even though, I'm not sure. I don't really feel good about them. Because all that's going to happen if you do that is you're going to create a business that you don't like, working with people you don't want to work with. So make empowered decisions, invite the right people to work with you, invite people you enjoy talking to. Like, I had an amazing discovery call the other day, and I'm like, wow, this guy is incredible, and I can't wait to work with him one-on-one because I know he's going to crush it. He's a smart guy. He's got all the qualifications to get his coaching business off the ground, and I know he's going to do amazing. So anyways, click the link, apply below. I'll DM you. We'll have a little back and forth via text. And if I think it's a good fit, I'll invite you on a call with me where we can explore my program further and how I might be able to help you. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.